Next song we're going to play is a hymn, an older hymn called A Song of Heaven and Homeland. And I'd like to say more, but we're actually running out of time. We have a lot of music still for you. So if you'd like to read more about what we have to say about this song, you can read it in our album that we're selling out tonight. So, yeah. This last song we're going to do is actually a song that we grew up singing in Sabbath school. It's another spiritual, very familiar one. He's got the whole world in his hands. Now, with this one, it's such simple lyrics that it actually makes it really fun to see if you can come up with other lyrics and just be a little creative. And so that's what we've done. We'll do a couple instrumental verses, and then we're going to invite you to sing along, and that'll be fun. So I'm looking forward to that. Now we've come to the singing part of this. He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 He's got the itty-bitty baby in his hands. He's got the itty-bitty baby in his hands. He's got the itty-bitty baby in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got you and me, sister, in his hands. He's got you and me, sister, in his hands. He's got you and me, sister, in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Here's a new one. He's got the worldwide pandemic in his hands. He's got the worldwide pandemic in his hands. He's got the worldwide pandemic in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the unemployed masses in his hands. He's got the unemployed masses in his hands. He's got the unemployed masses in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the widow and the orphan in his hands. He's got the widow and the orphan in his hands. He's got the widow and the orphan in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got people of all colors in his hands. He's got people of all colors in his hands. He's got people of all colors in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. One more time. He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 He's got the whole world in thank you for singing with us.
Thank you, Grand Tiffany. You know, those verses wouldn't have made as much sense to us as they do right now. And it's amazing how quickly the world can change. And it's good to know that God has us in his hands no matter what happens. If you've been blessed by their music, Grant and Tiffany have a CD, and it's called A New Song. They're going to have some out here. For those of you that are local, you can pick one up after the meeting this evening. For those of you that are watching online, you can go to steinwegmusic.com. And I'm going to give you the spelling. It's STENWEG music.com. And you can buy a digital copy, or you can buy a copy that you can get in the mail like this. And we appreciate you joining us for our concert. Tomorrow evening at 6:30 again, Christina Gucci will be back with her harp. How many of you enjoyed the harp music last evening? Wasn't that wonderful? So she'll be back this evening, or tomorrow evening, and so be here at 6:30. And I want to remind you, if you want to look at the archives, you want to go back and look at anything that you missed, you can go to YouTube and search for Village SDA Church. You'll find the YouTube page. All the seminars and all the meetings, the music and all that will be there, and you'll be able to watch that. We're going to take a short intermission. We'll be back here at 7 o'clock, and we'll begin our evening program. Thank you. Michigan. We are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube from the Village Seventh-day Adventist Church here in Berrien Springs. We want to welcome you tonight. A couple of announcements. If you are just tuning in, you just missed a wonderful blessing. Amen? Grant and Tiffany Steinweg were here with us, and they put on a wonderful concert. And if you would like to, tomorrow evening at 6:30, we encourage you to join us. We have Christina Goosey will be back with us, and she's going to have her harp, and she'll be blessing us with the talent that God has given her. If you were here earlier in the week, you know what a wonderful musician she is and what a gift that is that God has given her. I want to remind you of a couple of things. I've mentioned here for our local people that the ABC is having a big sale, and I think most of you have probably already been there, but if you haven't made it over to the ABC, I encourage you to go. I understand they have a lot of discounts, and so you can go. They're open from 10 a.m. until 6:30 from Wednesday to Wednesday, of course, with the exception of Sabbath. I want to also mention our book sale online, our virtual book sale. And there's a lot of books. In fact, I have a list here. I won't bore you with reading the whole list, but there is a whole bunch of books that you can get online. And so I would encourage you to go on the website. There is on villagesdachurch.org/CM. You'll see on the banner there's a button for the book sale. And if you go in there, you'll be able to get the information you need, see the books that are for sale, and make some selections there. There's some really nice discounts. One of the books that's going to be discounted is this one. It's brand new. This is the Old Testament commentary. It's just come out. I mean, I think it's still warm, right off the press. This was a joint effort by the General Conference and Andrews University, and this is it's not a verse-by-verse commentary. It's compact. It is a section-by-section commentary. So it's wonderfully done. I was looking through it just the other day when I had it, and I'm hoping to get my own copy at the book sale on Friday. And a wonderful blessing, a wonderful addition to your library, and a wonderful gift. If you have a pastor friend, that would be a wonderful thing to buy for them. Isn't that a good idea? So we want to welcome everybody again that's viewing. Of course, there's two ways to connect on YouTube, Facebook. Actually, there's a third. You can connect through Strong.